So, somewhat new news, breaking news. You guys have probably heard by now. Tucker Carlson is no longer with Fox News. Tucker Carlson, you will not see him today as he originally anticipated, thought as he signed off on Friday stating, we'll see you guys Monday after eating pizza on air with the pizza delivery guy that prevented some crime from happening. Tucker Carlson, what?
I saw that crime.
What was it?
So this pizza delivery guy was trying to deliver pizzas to his house, and you hear these sirens and all these cop cars start going by, and the cop cars stop and the cops are getting out and they're chasing somebody, and the guy is standing there with the pizzas. White guy, beard, I think he had a small beard, I can't remember exactly, but he had the company hat and stuff on, and he's standing there in the yard with the pizzas, and he sees the person that they're chasing running down the sidewalk, and he runs up to where the guy is, still holding the pizzas, and sticks his foot out and trips the guy, and then the cops are able to tackle the guy and get him, and then he turns around and delivers the pizzas to the homeowner.
He deserves a raise and a tip for sure. But that was the last we saw of Tucker Carlson, and quite possibly the last we may see, although I'm pretty sure that Fox News probably has some footage, some recordings from some previous work that they were working on with Tucker Carlson. Will they ever air it? Not really sure. But strange timing with other announcements of other people losing their jobs at the same time, other personalities from CNN, from Fox News, at a pivotal point, in my opinion, based on, let's just say, the most recent news that I shared with you guys about Dominion and this multi-million dollar, $700+ million settlement by Fox News to not admit to wrongdoing in their reporting of some voter ballot misinformation, or what I prefer to use is uninformation, as they try to hide and block the truth from being shared with people on this platform and others. But also, Tucker Carlson could have potentially aired live his side of the story for the fact that he never testified because of this agreed settlement by Fox News in this Dominion case. And also his opinions and some other statements that he had made while being on the Full Send podcast, which was really cool to see him engaging with those guys over at Full Send and just having this casual conversation and this talk. I don't know Tucker Carlson, quite honestly. I haven't watched Tucker Carlson that much. I've seen a few of his clips from Fox News. I even posted one of his clips this morning where it revealed he was revealing or sharing this information that was put up by another content creator on Rumble about the European Central Bank's president and what she had said about the 1,000 euro limit on cash transactions and the forced limitations by central banks and this CBDC that's rolling out, and stating how this could potentially control others. Granted, we're not a part, we Americans, United States citizens, people even in the United States, in this country, who are using US dollars and cash and digital currencies and credit cards and things like that. But realizing that this is quite possibly going to permeate throughout different governments and be enforced onto different citizens and different forms of currency, as paper money as we once knew it is slowly phased out and digital currency is phased in more so than it is now. Granted, central bank digital currency would be controlled by the central bank. But what, in my opinion, wasn't highlighted in that particular clip with Tucker Carlson was that even now, we've seen it even years ago, how credit card records, transactions can and will be used against you in a court of law. to track your purchases. However, moving forward in the future, we may see this being a precog, almost Minority Report like scenario where you'll be prevented rather than being tracked later. You'll just be blocked. Restrictions, mandates imposed, potential expiration dates, as well as negative interest rates applied. And yes, the FedNow system is a part of central bank digital currency, although not exactly the same, but does roll out in July. So be aware, folks. But more importantly, Tucker Carlson and others potentially at risk of losing their jobs, being unemployed, being wiped out by their employers at a moment's notice, despite any signs or warning signs or indications that there may be a problem. This could happen to anybody. Like, really and truly, this could happen to anybody. And this is a great example of just that, with Tucker Carlson now being a free agent, unemployed. My thoughts, my guess, my assumption, if I had to say, is that we will see Tucker Carlson really soon. He may take some time off, a little bit of a vacation, a break away from the camera, but we will see Tucker Carlson here really, really soon, and quite possibly more vocal than he's ever been in the past, because, I mean, they've literally lit a fire underneath him, provoking him to share so much that even on Fox News was being restricted and suppressed and censored. But what I don't know if a lot of people really understand is that we talk about the two wings of the same bird, you know? Yeah, Fox News is considered to be a more right-leaning conservative approach to the news and to the media, but they're probably just as guilty as the others. They just have their own particular message that they want to deliver. And when their star player, their star athlete, their star public figure, when their biggest face decides that they don't really want to, or at least they think that they don't want to play that role anymore and read what's on the teleprompter and do as they're told, they'll cut them. They'll cut them.
Just goes to show you that no job is safe.
No job is safe. So you got to have a plan. You got to have a backup plan. I would assume that Tucker Carlson financially is going to be A-okay. And he does have a plan, and more than likely multiple options to choose from on where he may end up. Whereas he could potentially just be a free agent role, hired for particular events, consultant role, panel expert. But this is going to be a telling sign of where he ends up. And in my opinion, quite possibly where we could potentially see others going, as this platform is really slowly dying. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Comment down below on your opinions on Tucker Carlson losing his job and being fired from Fox News, or did he resign and quit? I really want to know what you guys have to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. See you guys real soon.